What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Viva Los Bills. Buffalo Will, Cousin Vinny. Hello to
What up,
everybody.
what up, what up?
Zingo, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're at. What's up? Let me put this because nobody wants to see this big 5 head over here. Let's put my head on.
Big fro.
Big head over here. Feels better after a win.
There you go.
Buffalo playing Miami. And that little smack up there. How's it going, Vinny? How's your week?
Busy, man. Busy at work, but excited to get the win. You know, first half was a little rough, man. I was a little kind of concerned, man. But you know, they did their thing, man. We got a couple lucky things happen to us. That we still have the for the season. We haven't let anybody score a touchdown from the first quarter, so that was in jeopardy. But we were able to hold Miami to 3 points, I believe it was. Hey, anyway, we got the win. Second half, we came out blazing. I'm excited. We're 5-2 right now. Probably 4th seed, I think we're sitting at right now. But the game was better the second half, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, it was a bend don't break game. I guess we'll talk about it a little bit more. How'd you do with your picks?
Horrible. Horrible. I think I went like 3-11 or so. It was some crazy. I did really bad. I think it was 5-9 or something like that.
I was gonna say, I know we went against each other on a few of the picks. I think I went 7-6 in both straight and with the spread. It's kind of rough.
Yeah, but it was a rough, with the Jets, Bengals. There was a couple games in there. Ran a couple games, man, that threw me off. So, but it is what it is. Good for the teams that step up. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, we're forgetting something. Man, we need like a producer. Where's Bobby? What you got? You want to go first?
I got me some Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
Yes, sir.
No.
I'll let you go first.
Are you gonna drink it with a orange wedge?
No, that's the other one. That's that. What was the other one? I had that a couple weeks ago.
They used to do that with Blue Moon over here. They'd put an orange wedge in your pint if you bought it. Anyway, I went with another. I believe this is German. Let's try to say that. Zywick.
Man, you getting them beers that we can't even pronounce.
I gotta change it up. I want to try something I haven't had. Zywick, 1881. It's a porter beer. Let's see what else they say. It's kind of dark in my room here. It's a dark porter style beer. Was brewed in Zywick as early as 1881. It's intruder. What? Intrigued. I can't. Intense. Sorry. I'm blind. I gotta go to eye doctor. Intense color and clear flow to 4 types of malts. Original Zywick.
You can't see the label. You acting like some of these refs in the Miami game.
Oh, 9.5% alcohol. So let's try this bad boy. Kick open with my handy dandy red one. You got the blue one. Pop it open. We got a comment. Let's see who's commenting over here. Oh, look at this guy, General Teddy. Oh my God, brew in, huh? Good job, General Teddy. Wow, that's my stepson. Let's try this.
That's what's up.
Okay. Let's try a little more. It's not bad. If you like,
there you go.
Porters or dark beer, 1881.
Nice.
It's a little lighter than last week's beer. And for 9.5 alcohol, you don't taste too much of the alcohol. I actually like this beer.
That's pretty strong, 9.5. And you don't taste alcohol? That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I think I'll let you know a little bit later, but this has got to be maybe a 4.2 or something. This might be one of the better beers I've had so far.
I'm going to write that one down. I'm gonna write that one down for sure. Shoot.
But I know you don't like these dark porter beers though.
Yeah, but I mean, 4.2. That I gotta have to just try it for myself, man. That sounds good.
Hopefully
But
it doesn't
I
go
got.
down in the show.
Yeah, I want to see your picks at the end of the show. Uh, I got me a Blue Moon. A lot of people heard about it. It's a white Belgian beer made with orange peels. Valencia orange peel. It's a Belgian style wheat ale. I don't suggest you drink it if you have any gluten issues. Uh, but I can't see the alcohol content on it. But I'll let y'all know probably by the end of the show because my eyes are just as bad as the rest of Miami too. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Blue Moon. I've had plenty of these before. I know a lot of listeners had these before too, but I'm gonna give it the Viva Los Bills rating.
There you go. My cousin, actually German, Herman, said good. I don't know if he was talking about the beer or what, but what's up, Herman? My cousin, I haven't talked to him in a long time.
This is very good, man.
I like Blue Moons.
4.3.
Damn, look at that. Oh, you had to go 1 point above me. 1 point.
I had to. I can mess with this. Listen, this is a good tailgating beer right here, man. I will be tailgating at the Jaguars game this weekend. Just look for me with the Blue Moon can. I might have to take me some over there. I know Bill's dad and a couple guys are gonna be there. We're gonna try to meet up, link up, and maybe do a couple of live feeds from over there. My son's going with me. Anybody that's gonna be there, you can check us out at the tailgate party over there. I think it's lot 27, but we will be. I know you. I know you're gonna come next year. Will, you'll be down here next year.
That was a sad face. I can't.
I'll see it. I'll see it. But we'll be over there. If anybody want to come and hang out, we'll be at the Buffalo Bills section 230, right by the game, right before the game. 230 section AA, and that section, that's where all the Buffalo Bills fans will be. So if you're around, you see us, just give us a holler. Shout out, man. We'll give a little bit of live feed and see what's up, man. And hopefully we get that W, man. But I want to bring this up before you get into the news. All of a sudden, there's gonna be Bill's dad's gonna be there. The guys from the Smashing Breaking Table's gonna be there.
Oh, they're gonna be there.
So they're gonna be there. So I'm gonna try to link up with them, hang out with them for a little while, see what's popping and whatnot. I'm excited about the game. We're favored, I think, by 14, but we're wearing the white jersey with the blue pants, man. And every time we have a big loss, it's wearing those jerseys. I think we're like 29% with those jerseys win ratio. So, hopefully that ain't the case. But we'll see, man.
Real quick with the last week's picks, we talked about those damn Browns, and I almost changed my picks to the Steelers, and I didn't do it, and the damn Steelers won. Another thing, Mike White for the Jets. This guy,
ooh, lit it up.
He's 2-0. 2-0 as a starter. Look at that. And he's getting the start this week. Well, tonight. They said they were going to give him the start tonight. The parlay I put for last week, lost. You were right, because I know you took the Saints over Tampa. Seems like the Saints have their number, which is crazy.
Mid-season, postseason, they choke.
Yeah, that's true. So whatever with those picks, throw them out. They were trashy picks last week. Basura. I guess we could talk about some news. I guess we'll just jump into some news real quick. Sad to say, pretty much everybody's heard about Henry Ruggs. Faces from 2 to 20 years in prison for felony DUI. He was released by the Raiders. This all happened on Tuesday, not the release, but the Raiders released him. Accident was Tuesday morning where he struck a RAV4 from behind, causing the car to catch on fire, killing the person driving and their dog. The BAC was twice the legal amount of 0.08. BAC is blood alcohol concentration. The car he was driving at one point was said to be at 156 miles per hour, which was a Corvette.
Goodness.
When his airbags deployed after, I guess, he struck, It was at 127 miles per hour.
Wow.
Uh, there was also a loaded gun found in his car, and I believe it was today. Bail was set at $150,000.
Wow.
It stinks for Henry, but it's even worse for the person who passed away in this because he shouldn't have been behind the wheel.
Absolutely.
So, man, who
But
knows?
from my understanding, it was a 23-year-old young woman with her dog, and it's just a shame all around. I mean, Henry Ruggs is one of really good receiver. Uh, Oakland Raiders, even with all the adversity with the coaching stuff that's going on, and they
Mhm.
released Nathan Peterman as backup. Uh, Now this, I mean, they're 5-2. They're still in the hunt in the AFC, and then you
Yeah.
get stuff like this happening. So it's a tragedy. Not because of the record. I don't want anybody to get it twisted. I mean, they had some stuff going on in terms of football to where
Yeah.
they're going to be a good team, but forget about that right now. It's a poor decision on his behalf, and
Mhm.
it cost him his career, and might cost him, 20 years of his life in jail for what is it? A vehicular manslaughter, is it, or DUI?
Uh,
Manslaughter. I mean, the
it,
charges
it-
aren't light.
yeah, it's. I know for what they had here was for a felony DUI, which
Yeah, that's
called
rough,
a
man.
murder or whatever. It
That's
should
rough.
be the vehicular manslaughter. I guess it's different in Vegas or however they
Yeah.
word it. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, like the NFL provides these guys. If he wanted to, he could have made a phone call, and the NFL would have had, I believe, somebody send him a car, or the Raiders team would have sent him the car to pick him up. Like,
But that's not the case, man. He was doing 156 miles an hour. That's a
yeah,
whole different can of worms you're opening up. That's okay. All right, he got a DUI because he left or whatever, but he's
yes.
doing 150. I never even ran 156,000 miles an hour before. I don't even know what that feels like. I might have done 120 when I was a kid or something, but 156 miles per hour is getting it, bro.
Yeah, I think the most I've done, again, not that I'm promoting this or anything, excuse me, was probably, I think it was 125 or 135. And that was on my motorcycle.
Yeah.
And I was in my own head, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? You
Mhm.
know, so just again, would he have been driving like this if he wasn't drunk? Probably not. It's just horrible because somebody lost their life. And what's messed up in these circumstances usually is not the person who was driving. They end up usually hurting someone else. And
Yeah.
it's,
And now it's going to cost him his life. It's going to cause, he's probably going to get, a civil lawsuit from the family and stuff like that. So he's going to lose all that money that he's, man,
and
it's rough. I don't know what happens contractually when he gets released if they don't have to pay him. I don't know how that works with this
I don't know.
situation, but
Sad to say, this is all on him.
yeah, man.
All on him.
That's why, young men, when you out there, think. I always tell my boys that. Think before you act. Think what the repercussions will be. Think what would happen after
Yeah.
the fact you do something. So just think about it, man. It's all fun and games until really stuff really hits the fan, man. My heart goes out to the family, the victim's family, and to the Ruggs family because they're gonna lose their son for a while. He's gonna be put away for a while.
Yeah. To both, like you said. I mean,
Absolutely.
they say anything from 2 to 20 years. If that ends up like 2 or single digit years, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. You mentioned it. Nathan Peterman got cut as well. And it's kind of weird because I guess it was John Gruden keeping Nathan there. Because once Gruden was gone, 1 week later, Peterman's gone. So I guess that was
Bye-bye.
all Gruden keeping Peterman on the squad. Now moving on, the Raiders are playing the Giants. Giants had 13 positive COVID tests. But now they're saying, well, hold up. The
I didn't
team
even hear that, man. Jeez. That's worse
13
than
positive.
Aaron Rodgers. I know you're gonna bring that up here in a little bit, but
Bring that up too. But
oh
13,
my
the
god.
biggest name on that list is Saquon Barkley. But the
Oh,
Giants are saying now that the company that they use, what is this? BioReference Laboratories are having an unusual amount of false positives. So all of a sudden it's a false positive. Now they're retesting people, and I guess some people are coming back negative now. So I guess we have to wait and watch to see who comes back positive, who comes back negative. But it's kind of weird. The Giants are one of those franchises that are held up highly, or the NFL seems to really,
Mhm.
So let's see how this goes, because it's a lot of guys tested positive, and now you're trying to blame the
The
laboratory.
testing.
Yeah, and instead of having rapid tests, they're saying they're going to go back to the other test and blah blah blah. I guess we'll just keep an eye on it and see, because 13
Yeah,
players, is that considered an
that's a lot.
outbreak? And they didn't say who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated. Either way,
Mm.
it's a lot. And you brought this up, Aaron Rodgers. He tested positive for COVID, but he is supposedly furious that his unvaccinated status came out. So
Yeah, but he was interviewed a couple months back, and he said he was vaccinated, immunized, and
really,
then he stuck up for the guys that weren't. I mean, I don't get what's going on. I'm a little confused. Did he lie? Is he vaccinated? Is he not?
he's not vaccinated, and he's
Then why
mad,
did he say he did?
probably just so he wouldn't get slack like Cole Beasley gets. He's like the golden boy. Who leaked the golden boy's vaccination status? Because I saw it on NFL Network when it broke.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, breaking news."
So he's not. So he got to go through protocol. Will he be playing? Because they play. Who the hell they
Nope.
play? They play the Chiefs. I think they play this weekend.
Yeah, he cannot play because he's unvaccinated, so he still has to sit the whole 10 days. And
Oh
that was
my
a big
goodness.
thing. So he got mad that somebody leaked out that he was unvaccinated. So who knows the comments and blah 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 that's going to happen or whatever. But he's mad about it. Now, a crazy thing is, so everybody was talking about Jordan Love, if he's going to play, not going to play. Now he's going to get his first start. That's not the crazy thing. The crazy thing is Jordan Love is going to be the 8th starting quarterback for the Packers in the last 30 years.
Oh wow.
They've only had 7 quarterbacks until now with Jordan Love to start in the last 30 years.
Wow.
That's insane. I didn't even know that.
Everybody's gonna be watching Jordan Love. It's just time to shine. Hopefully he does well. Maybe he'll be like that white kid over there at the Jets, and it'll be a quarterback controversy over there. That's his name, right? What's his name? White.
Yeah.
White. Yeah. And there'll be a controversy over there in Green Bay.
At one point, I was like, did he just call him the white kid?
Nah, that was his last name.
Yeah, well, we got to see. And it's against the Chiefs. Now, if he does well, or people are going to be like, oh, look at Jordan Love, next good thing. Or they're going to be like, oh, he just played against the Chiefs defense, who isn't that good.
Horrible. You see, you're never gonna make anybody happy.
Yeah. But hopefully it'll be like, hey, he played really well, and they get the win, because I like to see the Chiefs lose.
Sure.
But it was just funny to me that Aaron Rodgers is so upset that his status leaked, and yet everybody's status seems to be leaking if they get COVID or whatever. Now, another thing, moving on, trade deadline came and went. The Broncos traded Von Miller to the Rams for a 2nd and a 3rd round pick in 2022.
It's gonna be nasty with Aaron Donald over there.
It's good for the Rams. Their defense even got better. Yeah, as long as he's played, I think, 7 games this year, so he seems to be healthy and back on track. But a 2nd and 3rd round, who do you think won this?
Oh, freaking! It wasn't Denver.
No, I think Denver won.
You think so? A 2nd and a 3rd round for him? I mean, he does get injured, but when he's healthy, he's a force to be reckoned with. People have to plan around this guy. I mean, he's still a dog, man.
I mean, I missed the K&K show. I didn't get to see it because I was busy.
They're probably furious over there.
So I'm wondering what Kurt said, because Kurt's the Denver fan.
Yes, sir.
Kenny's actually a Giant fan. Me personally, when you see Stephon Gilmore get traded, because I know they were going to cut him, but you trade Stephon Gilmore for a 6th round pick, and I believe it's not even 2022. I think it's 2023.
2023, yeah.
And yet, you get a second and a third pick for Von Miller. Don't get me wrong, Von
Yeah,
Miller's a beast when he's healthy, but I think Stephon Gilmore should have gotten a lot more, or New England should have got more for Stephon Gilmore.
yeah. But look what happened. He played what, one game and then got injured already.
Did he get hurt already?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm thinking about Richard Sherman. I'm sorry, my bad.
Richard Sherman got hurt. Yeah, Stephon Gilmore. I don't know if he was able to play last week or this week or whatever it was, but it's just crazy to me to get a second and a third round pick.
You think they did good then?
I think Denver did really good. You know, listen, the Rams got better, but I think now they only have 2 or 3 picks in next year's draft.
Yeah.
But if Vaughn stays healthy, yeah, that defense is nasty.
Then it's worth it. Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, come on, man, a second and third? That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. I think I might have to change my assessment and kind of agree with you. But I'm thinking, the Rams are doing the push for like right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they're not thinking in the future. They're thinking like now or never kind of, mentality. And think about it. You got Aaron Donald there, and then you got him at linebacker. It's healthy. It's a nasty defense.
You got Ramsey. But
Jalen Ramsey.
Supposedly, the Bills ended up inquiring about him too. But I guess they weren't willing to pay up a second and a third round pick for him.
Nah. Brandon Bean, we just got to trust the process with them. We didn't even make any moves.
Nope. No moves.
Nothing.
I think it was fine with that. For all those crazy people we'll talk about a little later saying trade Cole Beasley. I think you lost his mind. Some news. Dak Prescott said, safe to say he's going to be playing against the Broncos. That we're talking about the Broncos. They were able to win without him last week. Who's not playing this week? Jameis Winston. Tore his ACL. He's out. Good news for the Saints is that Taysom Hill got promoted, upgraded to full practice today. So Taysom Hill will probably be starting for them this week.
Well, more than likely if he tore his ACL. Geez, he probably out what?
He's rest of the season. Yeah, he's gone. He gone.
Wow, man. That's sad.
Last thing in news.
I'm sad. I'm more sad about him tearing his ACL than Henry Ruggs going to jail. Can you believe that?
Yeah, it makes more sense, sad to say, because Henry chose his destiny.
That's right.
That was his decision for getting him behind the car. Whatever comes to him, that's on him.
Sure.
He took a poor person's life, sad to say, which was just sitting there at a light or a stop sign or wherever it was. Crazy how this world is.
Horrible.
So yeah, Jameis playing well. Looking with the big upset over here. Boom. Torn ACL. God can't get any luck. Odell Beckham Jr. didn't get traded at the trade deadline. And he's acting like a clown again. He's been excused from practice for 2 days in a row for non-injury reasons. So it's just him being Odell. I'm not going to practice. Whatever. I don't want to be here. So he's acting up just like he does. We really didn't talk much about the game. Let's talk about some of the game. Here was the game day roster in the academics. Matt Breida, Justin Zimmer. He was a little banged up, so it's good that they let him sit. Boogie, I'm not going to win this bet. Hey,
you still got 7-8 games, man. Have faith.
Well, he ain't getting in. I ain't going to win. Let's see. I didn't even look. I forgot. Looking at your boy. Well, he didn't get a sack, so that's good.
Nah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but there's a couple plays. I got to bring it up. There's a couple plays. I know he hasn't got any socks, but there's a couple plays that he broke a lot of contain, man. I was a little disappointed in his play this week because there was a couple plays that Tua could have been stopped and he broke contain and Tua just rolled right past him, man. That defensive end position, man. You gotta deeper than the deepest back, man. And if you could get the quarterback, fine. But if not, you gotta do your job and keep containment, man. So I was a little upset about it, but I know he's still young, So we'll see how it goes from here on out.
But like we said, look at Harrison Phillips. because they said Justin was banged up and said pretty much sit him. Got AJ back in the lineup, and he looked pretty good. They actually credit him with the block field goal. I saw Greg get a few pressures. Addison was over there. Jerry Hughes got the sack, was credited with the sack. I think he tied Cornelius Bennett now. So he's part of like 5 guys in Bill's history to have 50-plus sacks. So that was good. The one thing I liked, the defense was bend, don't break. They didn't break. They kept going. I saw more of the little screen plays, the little swing passes, which I don't know. We got to work on this offensive line. Something's going on there. It's like guys are getting to Josh. And the only thing
Feliciano's not playing up to par. They changed him over from left guard to right guard. He seemed a little bit, a little bit. I don't know if that makes that much of a difference. I'm not a line type guy, so I don't know. I guess everything's reversed, being from left to right. But he hasn't been playing a good game. That Tennessee tying 4th and goal game, he got blown up. The whole game, it was actually getting blown up. So I was looking forward for him and the offensive line to do a little bit of better job this week. I mean, they did pull it together mid-3rd quarter, end of 4th quarter. But now stepping into this next half of the season, second half of the season, they can't just wait for the second half to step it up. These guys got to go from the first whistle. They got to start playing. They can't wait for the second half no more, because everybody should be in tune right now. They're midway through the season. Everybody should be lighting it up right now. So I'm gonna keep an eye on Feliciano. I want you to keep an eye on him. Another guy, Lotulelli. Got to keep an eye on these guys, man, because the run, we need to stop the run and we need to protect Josh. I mean, Josh is doing pretty good considering the line.
I mean, I can't hate. Look, they only gave up 68 yards rushing that game.
Yeah.
This guy was looking up at the fans like, yo, who you want to trade? Who you want to trade? Like, you guys need to stop it. He's sipping on that haterade. The guy had 10 catches, 110 yards.
He was getting lit up though, man. The dude was he got hit in the back. They were trying to take his head off.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you live in the middle, and he was all over the place, and he's doing that grunt work, and he's a monster. The guy's a beast, catches almost everything. I like that like I said, they swung past. The one thing I don't like, and we've talked about it, is Allen running the ball. And it's not even so much with the broken down plays, all the plays that they designed for him to run. The power sweep, fine. Then it's going off to the left. He's taking a lot of shots, man. A lot of shots, and he doesn't always slide. And it's
there was a shot he took on the sideline. I was cringing, man.
And if
he took one dead to the chest, I'm like,
they keep it up. The poor guy might get hurt, and we don't want that. Yeah, he's young. He's a strong guy, but he doesn't need to be taking these unnecessary hits all the time.
Absolutely, but what they want to blitz him. They want to blitz him, and they started blitz him. You see the Miami game, they started blitz him. And one play that I really liked was a little swing pass to Moss. It was like, I don't even know what the hell it was. It looked like a little rainbow pass, like a little quick flare, and like over the top when they were blitzing, almost like a screenplay sort of. But man, that really put a stop to their blitzing, because it was there every time they come. He just dunked it over them. And Moss was gone. And there was a couple passes that Moss caught. There was a pass that Moss caught that wide receivers wouldn't be able to catch. I mean, he threw a bullet at Moss and he caught it. So I'm excited with Moss, the way his hands are coming through, in terms of catching the ball coming out of the backfield.
That's what I said about Tennessee. Tennessee kept blitzing them. All these teams that keep blitzing them, you have to do that. You have to throw the swing pass. You have to set up the screen.
Swing pass. There you go.
Yeah. I think they had one screenplay, or maybe more. I remember it was a screen to Moss, to gain some yardage on it. Or I don't know if they got blown up on that one, or it was a swing pass. Whatever. You got to do those things to slow down the blitz.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody knows our offensive line is a little suspect, and they're blitzing the hell out of him. He made some quick slant passes to Diggs, to Cole.
For the touchdown.
Yeah. It was all quick, and he has to do those reads because people are going to keep blitzing them, which is ridiculous. But it is what it is. I mean, Devin Singletary, 7 carries, Zach Moss, 8 carries. Josh Allen, 8 carries. We don't want him running the ball much. Give it to the guys. But everybody stepped up. I think this is the first game Stephon Diggs only had 5 catches. I think his record's gone, but it was like the longest record for a while for 10 or 8 plus catches a game. They look good. Their offense struggled, but like I said, bend don't break, and the guys stepped up. Here's a thing from the Bills. Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, tallied 3 interceptions to the Bills' first 7 games. I don't know if the league could keep hating on these guys. They're the only safety duo with 3+ interceptions in 2021. These guys are monsters back there. Poyer's been put on the Bills injured report with a shoulder injury, so we'll see if he plays. I mean, honestly, if it's banged up, this is the week to probably sit him. Another thing, this is from Sunday. Josh Allen has 112 combined passing and rushing touchdowns, tied for the third most ever by a QB in his first 50 career starts. Just imagine if this kid didn't struggle his first 2 years or was on point.
Yes, sir.
Bigger things. Here you go. Boom. This guy, AFC Teams Player of the Month. He's making everything.
Yeah, man.
He's 10 for 10 on field goals, 13 for 13 on extra points this last month. For the year, he is 16 of 17 and 23 for 23 on his extra points. This guy has been on point. And look at you include a 52 and a 57-yarder. So good for him. He's the first player since Brian Moorman to win Special Teams Player by the Bills.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
He's the one Bill I talked to. Look at this guy. Boo! Numero uno. Even though it says dos. Numero uno. I talked to Mormon one time when I was working the Jets game. I had Jets a t-shirt on. I'm like, yo, Brian, let's go. Get that win today. He's like, what? What are you talking about? And then I pulled up the Bills shirt under there. I was like, man, they make me wear this. I work here, man. And he laughed. But it was cool to talk.
That's funny. That's a good story.
So that was that. Looking at our injury report. Oh, by the way, this guy, boom. Do you know he has not given up a touchdown yet this year? I might have
No, but he got burned
not.
burned a couple times, but your boy been getting burned a little bit.
Listen, man, I saw the one catch right above. He was right on the guy. The guy reached up. I think it was what's his name? Their better receiver, Parker or whatever. Reached up, got it right over his head. I was like, come on, man. Like, really?
Yeah, but he made some good plays, though, to make up for it. I ain't going to front.
And like you said, yeah, he did have a few good plays. I think one on fourth down or something. But Trey White, no touchdowns. And, yeah, I did see the few games. He missed a tackle. The guy gained like 10 yards. I was like, come on. But no touchdowns yet. Bend don't break. Bend don't break. So that's good. I guess we could start. Oh, sorry. I forgot. I put this back up there by accident. What's going on? See, he said, sure you know. He said, make sure you know.
Yeah. You letting people know what's up.
Power rankings, ESPN. Some stuff has changed with ESPN. I don't know about them. Anyway, Packers number 1, Cardinals number 2. I guess the Packers slid up because they beat the Cardinals. Made sense. The Rams are number 3. The Bucks are 4. The Cowboys are 5. They pushed
the Bucks. How the Bucks are gonna be when they just lost to the Saints?
They pushed the Bills out of the top 5. Come on, ESPN. We're at number 6. But yeah, how are the Bucks ahead of us when they lost 2 games? Whatever. We actually lost 2 games too. CBS. Packers number 1. Rams number 2. Bills number 3. Cardinals number 4. And the Titans have jumped into the top 5. But CBS finally got it right and put us in the top 5.
That's right. Titans might be falling soon. They don't get their main running back. They get their man back.
Hey, I forgot to put that in. Bro, Henry out for at least 6 to 10 weeks.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Didn't they hire, who they sign? Adrian Peterson or somebody?
Yep, they did sign Adrian Peterson. You see, I forgot those.
I saw a meme where, you know how how what's his name again? Uh, that got hurt. We just talking about the running back.
Henry.
Yeah, yeah, Henry. You know how he got that ponytail thing
Yeah.
with the dread coming out? They're gonna stick one underneath Adrian Peterson's helmet and say nothing's changed.
Well, let's see. I
But
mean, Adrian Peterson's guy might still be a beast. I saw
yeah,
somebody was like, they put out a me Adrian Peterson, why not Eric Dickerson? Like, come on now.
oh damn,
Trying to say Adrian's old and out of it.
he is old, you know. But let's see. Hopefully, this is his comeback, man. He got something to prove, you know.
Yeah, because he really didn't get much of a shot in the other places.
Nah,
And when he did,
last three teams.
He still had a few good yards.
Yeah.
Bleacher Report. Excuse me. Number 1, the Rams. Number 2, the Bills. 3, the Packers. 4, Bucks. 5, Cardinals. It's crazy how everybody except for ESPN dropped the Cardinals just with one loss. It's like, get down there. Like, stop it. And still picked Aaron Rodgers. All right, so let's move on. It's about that time. I guess we'll start doing our picks. I can't remember.
Hold on a minute.
Let
me get a sip. Let me get a sip of my Blue Moon Belgian White.
Go ahead. My nose is closing up. I was outside
4.3.
today. Outside today. Unlike you, where I'm at, I think it was like 30 something this morning.
Oh, that's too damn cold. That's no. That's too damn cold.
And then I was doing yard workout. Now I'm paying for it a little. All right. On the bye this week, we got the Lions, Seahawks, the Bucks, and the Washington football team, who can't seem to do right the last few weeks. They need a break to think about it. Let me see. Anybody else comment over here? It's been quiet today, people. Quiet. Sometimes it's noisy. Sometimes it's quiet. What's up with your boy Angel? He sleeping?
He probably sleeping, but I just got a text from a buddy of mine. Look, this is what they're selling up there in Buffalo. Check it out. I don't know if you can see it. It's a meals to go candy bar from Wegmans up there in Buffalo. I never seen that before, but they just said, "Look what I got!" Ha ha ha.
Well, we have to get some of those.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy. Hey Rob, send me some of them. I want to check them out.
Yeah, Rob. Said so. All right. Actually, for tonight's game, probably started, or it's just starting. Jets 2-5, the Colts 3-5. The Colts are actually giving 10 points. I mean, honestly, is this guy White going to keep the Jets playing well to cover this? I think the Colts are going to win. 10 points, though, it's a little steep. I think the Colts are coming off a bye, weren't they?
Yep.
I'm going to take the Colts, giving 10 points. I think they're going to lay the smack on the Jets and tell the Jets and White, you guys need to chill. You need to chill. That's right.
I'm going to stick with you with the Colts, but, you know, there always is a but.
But
the Colts aren't really good against the pass, And if this kid comes out lighting it up, it might be a sleeper game. Jets might pull it off. But I'm still going with the Colts 24-17 tonight. Anybody got a score update? Well, they don't play yet. What time is it? Now, it shouldn't have started yet. Yeah. So write it down. 24-17 Colts.
I'm a little weary about the points. That's the only thing. But I think the Colts should cover. Coming off the bye, they should be rested. They got
but that's 10 points against the Jets that lit it up. The dude had 400 passing yards plus, man.
Did you see the guy he bet $1,000? So it was for the player to have the most passing yards of the week, and he picked White.
Oh my gosh!
I think it was to win $125,000 or $126,000.
Wow!
Like who thinks like that? The only way you can get away with that is saying, you know what? They're probably going to be behind, and they're going to have to throw a lot.
Well, you know how somebody could win that? It's like my wife don't really know nothing about football, so I'm like, hey, who do you want to win? She like, I like the red team. That's the kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, but
she wants to. But then you show a list of people, and you'd be like, I like the last name White. Let me bet on that guy $1,000. It's pretty similar to that because who in the hell in the right mind would think White would throw for for the most yardage in the NFL, having an Aaron Rodgers, having a Josh Allen. Dak Prescott didn't play, but having those type of guys out there.
Yeah. Even
Mahomes
Brady.
having a bad year. You think he's Brady. All these guys, come on now. Now you're gonna pick White. Yeah, he deserves every penny he got.
$126,000 worth. Good Lord.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of scratch for picking that guy.
All right, moving on. Browns 4-4, playing the Bengals, who got beat by White. 5-3. One thing I do know, and I thought about it, is that the Jets seem to always beat Cincinnati. For the longest time, I've always seemed to beat them. But the way the Bengals were playing, they shouldn't have lost to them, but they did. All right. Bengals are giving up 2.5. The Browns have so many injuries. This is a division conference game. Bengals need this win to keep the lead in the conference, right? I think they're in the lead of the conference.
Yeah, I know the Browns are in last place.
Actually, Ravens are in first. So they can't lose. They want to win and keep up with the Ravens. I think the Bengals are going to cover 2.5 and beat the Browns. Browns are just so banged up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know about the cover, man, but it's going to be a close one too. It should be close to that 2.5. I think the Bengals need this win. Browns are already blasting their division. I don't know, man. I think Bengals need it, and I think they got something to fight for. They're going to win that battle with the Buckeyes. So I say 27-24 the Bengals.
Ooh, all right. Broncos 4-4. The Cowboys 6-1. Cowboys are giving up 10 points. Dak is back. 10 points is a little steep. They might be getting Galloway back, but I'm not sure about that one. Broncos, I don't know. I'm going to go with the Cowboys, though. 10 points. A lot of points. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Dak's going to come and light it up. Broncos, they can't score. I don't know. Their offense is sputtering or something. So I think they might get that. What's the spread on it?
10.
Yeah, I think they might get it, man. I say 30-17 Cowboys, man. I hate them guys at K&K show listening to this, but damn. I love them, but, I mean, football is football. We got to keep it football.
Let's got to keep it real. That's right.
Got to keep it real up in here.
Don't worry about Kurt knows. This is the toilet bowl going on this weekend. The Texans 1-7 playing the Dolphins. I'm surprised the Dolphins are 1-7. Dolphins are giving up 5.5 points. If Tyrod Taylor was playing, I would pick the Texans, but he's not. I guess the Dolphins are going to win by 6 points and just pull it out and barely cover. Dolphins are bad.
You think so?
I will say this. Tua threw some balls.
He did. They were he just chucked them in there. He just.
They were and they should have been picked off. We should have had the Bills should have had at least 2 more interceptions.
You know what? He did throw some needle passes, brother. I ain't gonna lie, but I was like, man, I can't believe he had the gall to throw that. He got it through there. The real close plays.
Yeah,
he's gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be all right. The Dolphins lost a couple games by the last possession or by at least a touchdown or less.
Yeah.
So 3 out of the last 5 games or whatever it was. So they're right. They're at the cusp. Don't let the 1-7 record fool you. Is it 1-7 right now? Or 1-6? What are they right now? 1-6.
1-7, I thought.
1-7. Don't let the 1-7 record fool you. They're a pretty decent team. They held the Bills for the first half.
Yeah, 1-7.
3 points. 3 points to a team that's scoring 30-plus points. Their defense last year, I don't know what happened this year, but their defense last year was in the top 5 defense, And for the first half of the game against the Bills, it showed. They clicked. I heard the commentators talking about, this is the defense we used to seeing last year. So they're still a dangerous team. I don't think the Houston's are just a total disarray over there. So I got the Finns winning. I think Tua is going to come back, get a little confidence with this win that they're about to get. So I got the Finns 28-17.
Hold on. Tyrod is supposed to start this weekend.
Hold up. That changes absolutely. That changes absolutely nothing for me. 28-17, the Fins.
You know what?
The Fins is kind of I like their defense, man. I kind of, I can't hate on them, man. The defense is all right.
Yeah, but the problem is they're on the field so long.
Yeah.
So long. This Houston team is a totally different team with Tyrod.
Yeah.
Tyrod knows the Dolphins too.
And listen, don't get it twisted. We beat it was 26-11. I think I said 30-14 was my prediction, so it was pretty close. But let me tell you something. The first half, with a couple missed field goals they had, the fourth, and the interception. Hey, it could have been easily a different ball game, man. I mean, I ain't going to front. It could have been a different ball game for the Buffalo Bills. So we got away with a couple good plays, man. Blocked field goals, missed field goals. So it could have went either way. So I'm not gonna discredit. I think Tua's gonna, his job's in jeopardy, dude. I mean, if you don't get a couple wins against Houston team that's in a disarray.
I'll tell you right now. If they pick in the top 3, I'm not sure how the quarterback class is going. They're going to draft a quarterback unless they trade for somebody.
They'll trade. Listen, Trubisky's going to be on the chopping block here. You don't think so? At the end of the season, somebody going to snatch him up quick?
He's only on a 1-year deal, so who knows?
That's what I'm saying.
I told my buddy who's a Dolphin fan that Jimmy G will be the Miami Dolphins quarterback next year.
I can see that.
Guess what? Houston Texans are going to win this game. I'm changing my mind. Tyrod Taylor.
Okay. So I'm going to put an asterisk for one that we don't agree on. Every team that we don't agree on, I'm going to put an asterisk. Asterisk.
It's too bright, but you see I crossed it.
You scratch it off.
Tyrod Taylor. He's coming back with a vengeance. Falcons 3-4. Saints are 5-2. Saints are giving up 6.5 points. Can Taysom Hill lead this team? It's like the Falcons drive me crazy because I take the Falcons and then they lose. And when I don't take them, they win. The Saints, their defense is good. Taysom Hill, and I don't know who else is the other guy, but I'm going to go with Matty Ice. Usually I go with a lot of things. I'm going to take Matty Ice to win the game. They're going to be 4-4.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm really, you talked about at the beginning of the show with Jameis Winston. I really feel because of all the stuff he's been through with his surgeries and all this and that, and finally fitting in and getting that starting job, and beating the Bucs and all that. Man, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to see. But Taysom Hill ain't no slouch either. I like the way the boy plays. So, I'm gonna take the Saints on this one, man. This is 2 that we're gonna disagree on. I'm gonna take the Saints 21-17 in a close one.
Look, I think the Saints should win this game. I don't know.
You're going with your gut feeling.
I think their defense should keep them in this game where they could win. They were talking about having Trevor Siemian start the game. I know he played. I think he got some action last week. I'm not sure if he did or not. They were ready to sit Hill and start Trevor Siemian. And I'm like, really? Come on now. Why wouldn't you let Hill do the job? So just with that, I'm going to go with the Saints. The Falcons. Sorry.
I was about to say. I put a big asterisk on there.
The Raiders, with all their craziness, 5-2. Giants 2-6. Raiders are giving up 3 points. I think this Raider team is going to gel together, band together, together. And
shit! I thought you said they're going to jail together. I was like, man, there's a lot of them going to jail already. So
that's messed up. No. And if the Giants have 13 players sick with COVID, how are they going to start? How are they going to win this game? I'm going to go with the Raiders giving up 3 points to win this game.
Man, this is a tough one, man. This is a tough one because I like the way the Giants D was playing, man. But when do we get the results back on who's gonna stay and who's got to do that 10-day protocol? I mean,
I don't
is there any
know.
word?
Honestly, I didn't see after I checked out my info. I don't know if it's been updated to see if there was negative or false negatives. So I have no idea.
See, I had the Giants actually winning like 21-17 on a close one, but
Yeah.
with this 13 people, I mean, and then you got the star running back as one of them. I gotta switch it up, man. But then all the controversy and all the stuff going on with Henry Ruggs the third, is that going to be a big distraction over there in Las Vegas? The situation with the head coach being fired, Nathan Peterman, his backup being let go. I mean, they got a lot of crap going on, man, over there. To handle.
Well, you got
Both
Carr.
of them had adversity. Yeah, you got Carr.
Honestly, you didn't really need Peterman with Mariota back there, you know?
Yeah, that is true. So let's take that out of the equation. You still got somebody that killed somebody in a car accident, and you got a coach that was let go because of racial email. So how do you think it is going in there, going to practice, and you have the reporters grilling you? Hey, what do you think about the coach? What do you think about Henry Ruggs? Do you think that has any type of repercussions in terms of going to practice and getting your head straight to prepare for the next game? But then again, you have the Giants that have 13 players that tested positive. It's a freaking mess. So it all cancels out. So you kind of got to go with your first initiative. I had the Giants. I'm gonna stick with it. You know what? I think the Giants are gonna pull an upset on this one. Even if they get half the players back, I'm gonna go with the Giants, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be a low scoring game. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 17-14. That's what I'm gonna stick with that right there. Write it down, put it down in your pipe, and smoke it.
I ain't smoking that. Pats 4-4, Panthers 4-4. Pats are giving up 3.5. Panthers end up getting a nice win last week, which ended up thinking, who the hell did they play? That I was like, they're going to lose, and then they won. Oh, they beat the Falcons, crappy Falcons. I don't know. I like the Pats. Their defense, I think, will keep them in this game and win the game, even though they're giving up 3.5. Run the ball.
So who you got?
Pats to beat the Panthers.
Yeah, I got them too. I got the Pats. Pats are starting to play a little bit decent, man. I like this kid, Mac. I hate to say it, but I think he's in the next year or two, he's going to be something special, man. Hopefully not this year, but I think they're going to beat the Carolina Panthers. I say about 27-21 Pats.
All right, so we agree there. Vikings 3-4. The Ravens are 5-2. They're giving up 6 points coming off the bye. I think the Vikings might have been on the bye last week, or they weren't. No, they were on the bye also, weren't they? No, Raiders and the Ravens.
Ravens had a bye.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Ravens coming off the bye, just for that reason. They're rested. Guys who are banged up got some rest. They're giving up only a touchdown. I would like to see Kirk Cousins and the guys win, but I don't think they're going to win.
Listen, man, me neither. I think the Ravens coming off a bye. Vikings, I don't know if you saw that game against the Cowboys. They look like crap, man, offensively. But I think I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins hasn't chimed in our show. So until he doesn't chime in the show, I'm gonna go against the team. So I think the Ravens are gonna win. I got them 28-24. Being the Vikings. Now Kirk Cousins, if he chimes in before the end of the show, I might change my pick.
All right, just if he chimes in.
That's if he chimes in, but we got 5 minutes left, so I got the Ravens 28-24 so far.
All right, Chargers 4-3, giving up 1.5 against the Eagles, who are 3-5. Man, the Eagles played a pretty good game last week, but Chargers are a different squad. I think the Chargers take this game. It's only 1.5 points too, so I kind of like that.
Man, this is one of my games that it was tough to pick for me, man, because Herbert looked kind of like crap the last game or two. He didn't look too good. If he has a good game, he's gonna beat the Eagles. But look, Eagles won last week. Who did they play? They played the Lions. The Lions haven't beat nobody.
Yeah, anybody could look. I picked the Lions.
You pick the Lions. Is that who you pick?
Yeah, I
All
said
right,
that
I'm
was
gonna go.
the
I'm
way to
gonna
make
go.
their first win
Uh,
this week, but they
I'm gonna
lost.
go with the Eagles. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna put another asterisk. Eagles 28-21.
You're gonna lose
I
that one.
told touchdown about 7.
You're gonna lose. Packers 7-1. Chiefs 4-4. Chiefs are actually giving up 7.5 because there's no Aaron Rodgers.
Hmm.
Like, damn, this Packers team. What they got to go in there is run the ball with Jones, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, and run the ball. Uh, Parker should be back, I believe, this week. Man, there's no reason why the Packers can't win this game unless Jordan Love is that bad. So I'm gonna go with the Packers. I don't care. Packers is getting 7.5. I know the Chiefs got crazy offense, but that defense still suspect. So I'm gonna take the Packers.
Let me get my asterisk ready. All right. I'm going with the Chiefs, man. The Chiefs been getting dogged the past couple weeks. They're literally calling for Mahomes to get pulled. They got a whole bunch of crap going on over there on how he's a one-hit wonder, and they're just dogging him over there. I think this is an opportunity to beat a good Green Bay Packers team, despite not having Aaron Rodgers. You know, they got AJ Dillon, uh, Aaron Jones. They still got some ballers.
Yeah,
Now, this is also an opportunity for Jordan Love to step up and see what he could do in a big time game against a big time team. But I don't think he's ready yet. If he could hold on to the ball and kind of not cost him the game, the
yeah,
Packers might have a chance. But I still think Mahomes is going to light it up. The defense kind of sucks, so it's going to be it's going to be a close game. Don't get me wrong, but I think the Chiefs, because of Mahomes' experience, and if they could keep the Packers off the field, because if the Packers run the ball, they're going to keep the Chiefs off the field. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs in a good one, 28-24. So I put the asterisk right there.
the one thing that somebody on, I think it was ESPN, or I think it was, yeah, it was ESPN, said that made sense is that Patrick Mahomes is not getting away with the dumb stuff he usually does and gets away with, throwing him
Yeah,
across the body, doing those stupid plays. This year, there's
it
catching
ain't
up.
working.
People are picking him off. It's not working. He's not getting all his lucky throws. Like I said,
Hmm.
he should have been picked off once or twice in the Super Bowl against San Fran. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
how to come up with it. And so many of those plays, man, he throws against his body. Should be picked off. This year, it's happening. So maybe it's catching up to him. He needs to be smarter. Cardinals, 7-1, are playing the 49ers, who are 3-4. Excuse me, it's even right now. Nobody's favorite. I'm going to take the Cardinals. I mean, they lost Aaron
Asterisk.
Rodgers. I
Let me get
think
my
the Packers
asterisk
are a
ready.
better team. I think the Packers are a better team than the 49ers, and the 49ers are not playing up to their capabilities. So I'm taking Arizona. Go ahead,
I don't
Astros.
know, man. I asterisk 49ers are going to win this one. If Jimmy has a decent game like he did before last week, he's going to do a lot better. This week, I think they have a chance, and they gotta win this game. This is pretty much going to be a playoff atmosphere game if they have any chance to win that division, bro. If they don't win this game, they might as well kiss the division goodbye. Arizona is going to run away with it. So I think they're going to give Arizona this loss to keep it competitive in that division. So I got the 49ers beating them. And I got actually a high scoring game. I think it'll be like a 31-28 game. But I got a 49ers win.
The first time they played, it was 17-10, and that was without Jimmy
Yeah,
G. Jimmy G
yeah.
is
But now they
showing
got Jimmy
the
G.
49ers.
Jimmy G gonna light them up now.
Yeah, probably. Jimmy G showing the 49ers that they need his ass. Anyway,
Hmm.
Titans 6-2. Rams 7-1. Rams are actually giving 7.5 points. You know what? No Henry. I'm taking the Rams. No Henry. No way. And let's see.
no,
Let's see what the Titans could do now. Tannehill
no,
has to throw it on his arms. He's got two really good receivers. He's got a good tight
sir.
end. So let's see what happens.
No asterisk here. No asterisk here, man. I ain't gonna argue with you on that one. No Derrick Henry. pressure on Ryan Tannehill. He could get it done. Don't get me wrong,
Oh
but
yeah,
man, now does Von Miller ever immediately get plugged into the game? Being that he got traded this week, does he immediately get to play?
just rush.
Now,
Just rush.
how much of an impact is he going to make? That's something I'm gonna be watching. You got Aaron Donald over there, and then now Von Miller running around. If they plug him in this week,
Yeah,
I don't know, man. But I still think the Rams are going to pull it off. And I say the Rams actually probably beat them big. To be honest with you, without freaking what the heck's his name again? Without Derrick Henry. So I say 28-21 Rams. I'm with you on that.
all right. Monday night, Bears 3-5, Steelers 4-3. Steelers are giving up 6.5. Bears are showing what they really are. Steelers are doing that thing they always do. Second half of the season, they're waking up, playing better ball. I'm going to go with the Steelers giving up 6.5.
Yeah, Steelers are starting to play ball, man. I don't know if you've been watching any of the games. They're starting to turn it around a little bit. They're starting to look like a team, actually looking pretty good. They actually look like they did the first game against the Bills past couple games. So I think I'm gonna take the Steelers 24-17 on this one. Bears just have too much stuff going on. Justin Fields ain't ready yet. He ain't ready. So
They,
I think Pittsburgh gonna pull this off 24-17.
they have too many holes anyway over there in Chicago. If you want, get crazy. I'm going to give you 4-game parlay. I'm going to take the Raiders -3, Bengals -2.5, Chargers -1.5, and the Steelers -6.5. If you want to get cray. Now, we actually went over a little bit. Whatever. Let's talk about the game. The Buffalo Bills, they're 14.5-point favorites against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bills are 5-2. Jaguars are 1-6. I will say this is like a trap game. The Bills better not sleep on this team because they can come and play if they have to. 17 meetings between them both. Bills lead 9-8. Points per game, the Bills are number 1 in the league, averaging 32.7. Jacksonville Jaguars average 17.6, 27th in the league. So our defense, points allowed, is 15.6. We're allowing less points, just 2 points less than what they average scoring. So no reason why the Bills shouldn't be able to shut them down. Points allowed, they're giving up 29 points a game. It's 28th in the league. The one thing is they have 11 sacks, 30. We have 16. We're tied for 20th. Turnovers, they're -11, which ranks them at 31 in the league. We're +13. We're number 1. Average yards per game. This is what I saw. So we average 402.9 yards, which is 6th in the league. They average 349.3, which is 17. That is not bad at all.
No.
So they're picking up yards. They're moving the ball. They're just committing too many turnovers, and they're not scoring as they should. And then every other stat, we're in top 10. They're not, But this is a game that if you sleep, it can bite you in your butt.
Average yards per game. Yes, sir.
Well, look at that. Well, I'm hearing myself come back to me. But again, 14.5 points. I think the Bills should cover this. They can't play like they played last week against Miami. Can't be that slow start on offense. You got to call a better game than what they did. And again, don't sleep on this Jacksonville Jaguars team because they're 1-6. They could put up some yards. They could move the ball. But I think there's no reason why the Bills should not just spank this team. And so I would take the Bills plus the 14.5.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'll be there at the game. Like I said, Viva Los Bills is gonna be there. Check us out, section 230. We'll be at the tailgate party all day. So just look for moi right there. I'll be out there. Come say what's up. Let us know how you like the show. We're gonna have some live feeds for Viva Los Bills on YouTube, and also if they don't do good the first half, you're probably gonna hear me screaming live on TV. Get this crap together. You probably hear my voice screaming out there. But I think the Bills should pull this off. But like you said, hopefully it ain't a trap game. I've seen some crazy numbers. We're wearing white jersey with blue pants. And I've seen some number, I think I said in the beginning of the show, it's like we win only 28% of the time when we have that combo. So I'm a little superstitious about that. We'll see what's gonna happen. By the way, I liked the retro helmets last weekend. I don't know what you think about that, but I did like the retro helmet logo on it. It was kind of cool to see a little bit different of a different change. But I say my Bill's gonna run away with it. Hopefully, I see Bill's dad, a couple of guys, Brian Van Slyke from Breaking Tables, a couple guys from the Bills Backers Jacksonville, Bills Backers Tampa, Bills Backers Miami gonna be there. So, like I said, we're gonna have some live feeds coming from TIA field in Jacksonville. But I have my Bills not disappointing this Sunday. Good weather, 70 degrees, 30-14. You heard it here first. 30-14. Buffalo Bills with the win to put us 6-2 and put us up there in the top 3 in the AFC.
Sounds good. Listen, when I look at we here, the games Jacksonville played against tough teams. They played Arizona. They lost 31-19. They played the Titans, lost 37-19. And who else? A skip. Seattle, who without Russell Wilson, they lost 31-7. So there's no reason why the Bills can't spank their team.
Yeah.
And they could probably shut them out if the defense plays it. I don't know what my biggest regret is. What do you got over there? Anyway, take a lot of pictures, take some video, tell all those damn backers to back Viva Los Bills. Join our page.
That's right.
Group. Join Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Do all that stuff. What we did do, I messed up. Look, I fall asleep. I didn't throw the little logo of the match up there. I didn't throw the logo up there for the recap. Sleep over here. Like I said, follow us on Viva Los Bills on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. So on that note, for everybody, guys on Zingo, guys on YouTube, guys on Facebook, guys on anywhere where you're watching us, thanks for watching.
Check us out live, Viva Los Bills, Sunday, 1 p.m. And probably check out Viva Los Bills because I'm going to post some videos with people breaking tables. Hopefully Pinto Ron's going to be there also, so we could just squirt some mustard and ketchup on him if he's there. I will bring some live video to Viva Los Bills. You got to check it out. Stay tuned.
Yep, that's Vinny. He's going to be there live. I can't make it. I'm going to be watching on YouTube and on Facebook or wherever the hell he's posting it. And that's about it. So, adios, everybody. Until next week. Hopefully we got
Go
that.
Bills, baby. Go Bills.